Hey guys, here are 5 Pokemon Go myths that you may or may not have heard of before. Driving can hatch eggs. As I'm sure you know by now, walking around and going outside is the only way to catch Pokemon. I mean, that's the point. But hatching eggs is a different story, or some people might believe. Some might think that driving while having Pokemon Go will hatch eggs for you, but trust me, Nathaniel is way ahead of you. They know we have cars and will try to exploit having to walk, so you can't hatch eggs while you're on the road. The fastest you can move in Pokemon Go to hatch eggs is 12 miles per hour, or 20 kilometers per hour. So I guess you could just drive around your neighborhood if you're really that lazy, but then you look like a creeper that's trying to rob into someone's house. So don't do that. I mean, you can, but just don't. Different Pokemon only appear during certain weather conditions. When it's raining out, you might believe that's when you can catch your Poliwag and Blastoise and Lapras and stuff. Or if there's a thunderstorm, you'll finally be able to get that Magnemite or Electabuzz. As cool as it sounds that certain Pokemon would appear during certain types of weather, that simply isn't the case here. While you can find water Pokemon during a rainstorm, you can also find them in the middle of a desert. The thing with Pokemon Go is that they're all region based, so whatever Pokemon happen to be in your region, you'll be able to access them at pretty much any time. Evolutions are based off of attacks. Evolutions are a pretty interesting topic in Pokemon Go. Some people believe that if you want a certain evolution, it's completely based off of its attacks. I hate to break it to you, but that's just a myth. In theory it makes sense, but now that it's been debunked, people might think that maybe it's just random for which Pokemon you would get. Strangely enough, the real method of controlling Eevee is based off the anime series. All you have to do is nickname your Eevee a certain way and it'll evolve depending on if you want Flareon, Vaporeon, or Jolteon. In the Pokemon anime, there was an episode about a group of brothers called the Eevee Brothers. If you name your Eevee Pyro, it'll become a Flareon like the one from the anime, Rainer and you'll get a Vaporeon, and Sparky to get a Jolteon. It's honestly really cool that this works. Seeing them make a nod to the TV show is a subtle touch. Height and weight affects Pokemon CP. So you might think that the height and weight affects a Pokemon CP. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're dead wrong. In case you don't know, CP stands for Combat Points. They basically tell you how strong your Pokemon is while fighting at a Pokemon gym. From what we can tell, there is no correlation between height/weight and a Pokemon CP. Ditto is available in Pokemon Go. The app might say you can catch them all, but there are a few Pokemon you can't capture. Well, not yet anyway. While it's more obvious that you can't get the legendary birds, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, some people believe you can get Ditto. While you can find him in the source code of the game, it's not possible to actually catch him yet. I'm sure there will be a certain event where you can grab a Ditto, but that has yet to be announced.